Clay and Denise Lestrange-Corbet on today's show. Great opening things both. Now, we're always happy and honoured to recognise excellence here on the panel, and today is no different because right now, joining us live from Christchurch is someone very, very special. Do you know how many yoga teachers there are in the country?
No.
There are a lot.
Yeah, okay. That's some
impressive, right?
Impressive journalism research you've done there.
There are a lot of
them.
There are a lot.
A lot.
But today we have New Zealand's yoga teacher of the year.
Yeah. Okay.
Of the year. Hamish Kenworthy. Hamish, kia ora. Welcome to the panel.
And breathe.
Thanks,
and breathe. Just breathe. Through your nose, out through your
Don't listen to him, Hamish. Firstly, congratulations on being recognised as the Yoga Teacher of the Year.
Thank you very much.
All right, so you were recognised by Exercise NZ and Yoga NZ as the best yoga teacher in the country. You must be buzzing.
Oh, yeah, I hasten to say not the best. It's just Yoga Teacher of the Year, recognition of the work, the mahis that we do. It's not saying I'm the best, and I don't make claim to that. So we'll step back from the best.
Yes.
But just I have been recognised in a particular way, and yes, I feel very proud and honoured.
So you were a lawyer for 10 years, and then dropped out of that career to teach yoga. Is that right?
There was another 10 years in between those two when I was a house husband.
Yes. So why the career switch?
Various things took me out of the law in the first place. One was to be a house husband. When my then wife and I started a family, I wanted to stay home and have a hand in the bringing up of the children, and she was pursuing a career also as a lawyer. But also I hadn't liked the person that I was being, and I was searching for something, a shift in myself. And when much later I was introduced to yoga, I started to find an environment, a context, an avenue where I could get to be more my natural self, my best self, my most valuable self.
Very, very cool. Denise,
yes.
Have you ever tried yoga?
I have. I signed up with my daughter and we bought these very expensive yoga mats, and we went, and I just couldn't stop giggling because there were always people farting because they have to bend over and things escape. And then Francis went once and he said he fell asleep and farted as well, so he never went again. So that was it for us and our family of yoga.
Okay, short-lived.
I didn't think I'd be on a panel with someone more immature than me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Do you think that's immature to fart? Everybody does it, Andrew.
Well,
they do. They don't always admit it, but you can often smell it.
The Queen never did.
Yeah. I used to think she never went to the toilet either, but she did.
Back to Alice's question.
Well, she would have exploded.
Yes, I have done yoga, and there's a great saying that I heard earlier this year: movement is medicine, and yoga is a great way. I know there's different varieties of it. It's one of those ones that I think I'm quite a tough guy. I used to be athletic and stuff, and you go to do yoga, and you find out how strong you're not in certain areas, and how flexible you're not, and it's a great way of exercising and relaxing, and I know there's different versions of it, so I'm making sweeping statements here, but it's good on you. It's a great part.
One of the reasons why we did get you on as well, Hamish, was because a few nights ago we had Marion Hobbs, and Marion Hobbs was a former minister in the Labour government under Helen Clark, and she'd been active all her life, formidably active, kayaking across the bay there in Dunedin, and years of activity. But she just said, all of a sudden at the age of 78, I have stopped exercising, and I don't know why. I just can't seem to do it anymore. And she asked for advice, actually honest advice from our listeners. How can I get back into exercise? And many, Hamish, said yoga. Is yoga that sort of thing that you can do at many stages in life?
There's a yoga practice for everyone, Wallace. Andrew said that there's a wide variety of practices, and he's quite right about that. There are a wide variety of practices and lots of different teachers, and there's a good match for you. I teach a really strong, flowing, dynamic style of practice that's strengthening and mobilizing and energizing. But earlier on this year, I was also teaching a woman who has multiple sclerosis, confined to a chair. And we were doing some really simple little movements. We were getting to bring her fingertips to touch. And it was taking intense concentration on her part.
Wow.
And that was good yoga for her. And then there's my regular classes that I teach to my regular students who are a great bunch of people, and I've been practicing for some time. And they're doing magnificent things on their mats. But there's a yoga practice for everyone.
It's amazing.
Yeah, no.
Have you tried it, Andrew?
No, I have. I had a partner who was in the health industry. She was a chiropractor and nutritionist. She was right into yoga, and she'd make me go along. And yeah, she was way stronger in certain parts of her body than I ever been. Yeah, it was tough. And then at the end of it, you get all relaxed and have a snooze. Yeah, it was challenging, but very good. And again, as someone who's done a lot of sports, and you find out all your weaknesses that you didn't realize you had just quietly in your body, and all your inflexibilities and your muscle imbalances and stuff. But as I said, movement is medicine, and yoga is a great way to do it.
Did you find...
Yeah, I quite agree with that. The body keeps the score, Andrew, and when we show up on our mat, we show up with our whole life history there. All our injuries, our DNA is there, and we just work with that raw material. You'll get on your yoga mat, and it's not a competitive environment, and people bring a competitive attitude for thinking that they have to be good at yoga.
Yeah.
You don't have to be good at the poses. The poses are good for you.
Right.
They're very healing. Yeah.
But it is humbling though for someone like myself who used to fancy themselves, but it's more like, oh, I can't do that. I thought that looks easy, and I can't do that. It was and it was good for me.
Look, Hamish, congratulations on being New Zealand's Yoga Teacher of the Year. It's so good.
Thanks so much, Wallace. Good talking.
Yes, congratulations.
Very good. There's a Hamish Kenworthy there. Someone says, my yoga teacher supplies each class member with a smallish cork before each session.
See, I told you.
I haven't heard of that.
I think that could be make believe.
Oh.
Do you think?
I think you could be being had there.
Okay, right.
But you're a trusting type. Look at you. Slash
believed it.
naive.
I have no idea. Okay, all right.
Slash gullible.
Now, okay. Now, remembering. Why don't you get in touch? Someone.